Hi guys, welcome back. Today I'm gonna do a review on Season 8's Episode 3 of The Flash, which was titled as Part 3 of the Armageddon. So as we all saw in the last episode, Black Lightning, also known as Jefferson, showed up. In the first scene of Armageddon Part 3, Barry is seen saying injustice. So when the Justice Society was formed, they all made some rules, and the word injustice is one of them. It means that whenever any member of the Justice Society goes rogue or hurts people by their powers, then according to the rule, he should be stripped of his or her powers. And then Barry is seen insisting to get ripped of his powers. When Jefferson asks him why, Barry says that he lost his job, his home base, he blacked out and also destroyed his loft, and most importantly, he forgot about Joe dying. So Barry is stating here that he is losing his mind, but Barry doesn't inform anything about Despero to Jefferson in the first half episode. Then Iris and Cecile are seen arguing on Joe West dead or alive, and then they divide into two different teams to try and save Barry in their own ways. Iris tries to find leads by investigating, and she sees something on the rail. Joe died. Yes, they show in this episode that Joe died in an accident where he fell on the rail by accident, and then suddenly a train crashed him. Cecile on the other side senses Despero looking for Flash overall Central City, and she asks Chuck if he can help her increase her psychic powers in order to find Barry before Despero does, as she knows Barry better than Despero, and besides Barry helped her previously in Season 7 when she was trapped in her own trauma. After Iris loses hope, Allegra comes up with some evidence and mentions that the day Joe died, the train that crashed him was 15 minutes earlier, and before entering the Team Flash circle, she used to travel in the same train and it was always late. We all can see where it's going now. Allegra also mentions that there was a repair done 2 days before Joe died in the same train which crashed Joe. Chuck comes up with an idea, and Cecile is also seen teaming up with Dylan, also known as the Top, in order to find Barry. When they start the search, Despero finds out and he tries to get in Cecile's and Dylan's head to find Barry. Dylan wants to take her revenge with the Flash. She lets Despero in, but she ends up being unconscious and nearly dead. On the other hand, Cecile uses her powers and Despero disappears as Cecile shoots some kind of psychic light from her eyes. Iris has an appointment with Dion for her time sickness, but she decides to go to the train station, and as Dion shows up, she asks Dion to undo all the treatments, and as soon as Dion does that, Dion also starts seeing the particles Iris has been seeing. And Dion also mentions that it's the negative speed force, and that is why Dion didn't come to know about a change in the timeline. Dion also informs Iris that Joe wasn't supposed to die 6 months ago and someone changed the timeline. On the other side, Jefferson tries to take Barry's powers as asked by him, but as Barry is more powerful, Jefferson asks for some time in between the process, but Barry then becomes angry and starts attacking Jefferson and throwing lightnings towards him. After this scene, I will not spoil anything as I am going to give my theories and review the remaining episode in another video before episode 4 releases. So guys, according to me, it was a great episode, just as the first two, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Please like, comment, share and subscribe. Thank you.